So guys, in the last episode we got the wheels and the tyres fitted to this thing and managed to get it sitting nicely on some lowering springs.
And in this episode we're finally going to get to change my exhaust.
About time too, I reckon. So we've got a Milltek Sport exhaust system to go on this. It's a GPF back system. Jack's gone for the non-resonated, which is the louder version, and we've got the choice to look at some exhaust tips now. Jack, tips, what do you reckon?
Yeah, so anything's going to be better than the stock ones. As I said in the previous episodes, not the biggest fan of these. I was swaying between a few. The black ones were pretty nice, but I'm going to go with chrome, I think.
Yeah, to be fair, the stainless option that they do is absolutely fantastic. It's going to set the back end of the car off nicely. They're 115mm in diameter. All we need to do now, get it on the ramp and get it fitted. So Jack, we've spent some time working on this, getting the suspension dropped a little bit lower. We put the wheels on, the tyres on, so it's now looking great. The last time that we were talking about the exhaust and the fact that we needed to change that up. Yep. Go for something that's a little bit more cheeky. Step around the back, sir, and have a look at the vast improvement that's been made.
Yeah, they're a bit different, aren't they, to the stock ones? Yeah, I love them. You can just notice the sound as well, just as it's sort of ticking over. It just
on idle.
Yeah. It looks a lot sort of just a lot more racy, a lot more mean.
The pipes look fantastic. Jump in, give her a blip. Or hang on, you stay there. I'll give it a blip so that you can hear it.
Yeah, can't wait to give that a blast.
That
sounds alright, that, doesn't it?
It's a lot better.
Yeah, that is a lot better.
That's rocking, absolutely rocking.
Yeah, no, it needed those exhausts. I don't know what they were thinking with those stock ones, but it was built for exhaust like that. I don't know what sort of improvement to expect. I mean, what
You could be looking at 5, you could be 10, you could be 15. The truth will come out when we put it on the rollers.
Several days later.
So we're on our way back down to profile tuning to see what the brake horsepower is doing now on the car. It sounds better, it looks better. We're going to see if it goes any better, and I can't wait to find out. So guys, here we are, we're back down at profile tuning. It's time to get it on the dyno and see what differences the Milltek makes to the power of the car. While we're here, we're going to put a K&M panel filter on it as well, and we're going to see what kind of difference that makes in addition to the exhaust system that we've already put on. Obviously we're expecting to see some kind of increase, but with the GPF being in place, we don't know what that's going to be. So we're going to document that for you. We're going to get it inside now, get it strapped down and see what power we're making. So we've got the benchmark figures based on the Milltek system, and to be fair, really excited, positive results. So we're going to do the next step now is throwing away the old panel filter and going with the new K&N element. This should give us better airflow, and the manufacturer is quoting up to 50% better flow rate. So let's see what extra power we can get out of fitting this thing. Now that was a good day at the office. So we put the Milltek on and we wanted to get some figures based on the improvements that that would give us. That took us from the 331 that we benchmarked in the first episode to 348 with the Milltek GPF back. Really, really impressed by those figures. Didn't expect to get that much considering how restricted a GPF could be, but that was really, really strong results, and the car is fantastic. So then what we wanted to do is look at putting the K&N in. Quite a quick job to do. It was done in about 5 minutes. That gave us an extra 3 horsepower, which is really, really good considering. And what it has done is help smooth out a torque curve for us. If you remember from the first episode, we spoke about the torque being a little bit rough in the mid-range. This is a lot better. It smoothed that out. So between 3.5 and 5,500, it's got a lot stronger with a pull. So they're really, really great results. And to be fair, from a car that's reporting 320 PS as standard, to be getting 351 is a cracking result after putting just a panel filter and a GPF back on. So we're going to look at getting this back to Jack, giving him the good news, of course, and then we've got some potential more modifications to look at. We still know that the software isn't available yet. They still haven't cracked the ECU, but there are other things coming onto the market. Apparently there's an intercooler coming, there's an intake that's starting to, or that's going to be available very, very soon, so we could look at doing that as well. So there's plenty of things that we can look at doing in the very near future. So if you want to stay in touch with that, please make sure, guys, that you subscribe and hit the like on this video, and there'll be more episodes coming up.